any engine issues at pattern altitude or above, we will come to idle, come to best glide, land on the runway, or the taxiway, whichever one is safest. Any questions?
No, I'm good.
All right. Announce to the world what we are doing.
We want to have the emergency ones ready.
Okay.
We're staying in the pattern, so.
Yeah. All right. Rapids with Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Departing runway 22, staying in the pattern. Making left traffic. Rapids with Jackson County. All right. Parking brake has been released. Full VP. Yeah. Gotta remember, keep the front pressure off. Or keep the pressure off the front wheel. Clear right traffic. Clear left traffic. Alright, and full power. And airspeed's coming alive. Rapids with Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left crosswind, runway 22, Rapids with Jackson County. Rapids with Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, race with Jackson County. Alright, and we are pattern altitude. Power set to, wait no, pitch, then power. Okay, runway is looking clear, power set to 2000. Trim that out. Alright, guts check, gas is on left tank. Undercarriage is down, mixture is full rich, power is set to 2000. Safety belts are on. Oh, door is closed and locked. Didn't mean to punch you, Joey, in the head. Alright, we are beamed the numbers. Power set to 1600. Trim that out. And we are in the white arc. Just gonna get 1 notch flaps. Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Okay, there's my squiggly line. Believe I am a little bit high. We're going to pull just a little bit of power. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning final runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. I turned a little bit too early. We need one notch. A little bit of power. Alright. Flaps down. Trim out. Full power. Airspeed's coming alive. Check, check. Check, check.
Check, check. Any particular reason you didn't go to
I cannot hear myself.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. I was able to hear myself a little bit.
Yeah, just keep making your calls. Always assume you're getting out. So always keep making your calls.
I can't hear you.
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello? There we go. Alright.
Okay. Just keep making your calls. Assume you're getting out.
Alright. We are at pattern altitude. Pitch. Power set to 2000, and let's trim that out. Okay. Runway's looking clear. Gas is on the left tank. Undercarriage is down. Mixture is full rich. Power set to 2000. Safety belts are on. Door is closed and locked. Gonna get a little bit nose up. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. I forgot to pull to 1,600 on after beaming the numbers. We are white arc, but alright, there's my squiggly line. I am way fast. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning final runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Okay, I am gonna get second notch. Alright, I am on speed, on path. Put a little bit of power. A little bit of power. A little bit of power. Alright. Flaps down. Trim out. And full power. Airspeed is alive. Pulling back. Let the plane build a little bit of speed. And climb. Trim that out. Nope. Alright. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left, crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Portsmouth traffic, helicopter 295, Sierra Juliet, 4 miles an hour north and west at 1,800, last call.
Alright. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left, downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Alright, we are pattern altitude. And pitch. Power. Set to 2000 and trim that out. Alright, runway is looking clear. Let's go and start jumps. Left tank is selected, undercarriage is down, mixture is full rich, power is set to 2000. Safety belts are on, door is closed and locked. And I didn't punch Joey. Alright, power, we are being the numbers, power set to 1,600. And we are in the white arc, so 1 notch.
On Air Park, helicopter 206 Whiskey Lima is 8 miles to the east, currently southwest bound, 1,200 feet. Ona.
Let's go and give it about 100. Darn to sink. Trim. Wrong way. Trim. Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left base, runway 22, Rayville, Jackson County. There is my squiggly line.
Mason County traffic, we're 780 uniform, is about a 7-mile final on the RNAV 7, Mason County.
Alright, we are high and fast, we're going to pull about 100. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning final runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Mason County traffic 76 uniform, 3,100 climbing, 3,500 departing the area to the north.
Okay, I'm turning a little bit too early on final. We are high and fast. We're going to do 1 notch. Power set. Oh, too much. We're going to get a 3rd notch. 100 at a time. Alright, flaps down. Trim out. And full power.
Alright, my controls.
Your controls.
Great job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Airspeed's coming alive.
Not a lot of, okay, there we go. Alright, we need to correct a couple of things here.
Mason County 780 uniform, 5-mile final, RNAV runway 7, Mason County.
RNAV 7, so she's to the north, she's up over here. Okay. Alright, so when you are in your crossing, make your crossing call, please.
Alright. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
You're holding your turn all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Rather than stopping it and slowing it down so that you finish at your 90 degree. Because remember, you got torque, you got inertia, you got a crosswind coming in. Alright, you're a little bit wide. Not harmful, not detrimental, but you're a little bit wide on your crosswind to downwind. So you can start that a little. That's just sight picture stuff. Okay.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Okay, so we're going to finish our turn a little early. That'll give us a little bump and lift because our wings are level, right? Now we can do a gumps check.
Yeah. Alright. Gas is on left tank, undercarriage is down, mixture is full rich, power set to 25. We are above pattern altitude.
Straight and level. When you push down to straight and level.
Okay.
And then you pull your power.
Alright, power set to 2000. Safety belts are on, door is closed and locked.
Now we got all day. Now we can get checked back.
Yeah.
Alright. And we're losing some altitude, which is still good. Beam to numbers is right up just a little bit. You're going out to the water.
Yeah.
Beam to numbers.
We are beam numbers.
Okay, so now we're going to come here, holding our nose.
Introducing.
Okay, feel alright.
Introducing 1 notch of flaps.
1 notch of flaps. I'll let the nose drop a little bit. We want a descent attitude. And it's really maybe going to be a finger below, but you want that descent attitude. Okay. Whatever your straight and level is, go about a finger, make your call to base.
All right. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
That's going to do two things. It's going to keep you safe, right?
Yeah.
And it's also, when you pump another notch of flaps, it's going to want to bump your horizon, so your sight picture is going to want to change. Here, we should be checking. You have yet to check for traffic coming in.
Okay.
Okay, you got to keep your head on the swivel in the pattern. Yeah, you're a little early, but remember, this is our winds coming here and it's slowing our ground speed.
Yeah. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, on final runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
See how the runway's growing?
Yeah.
That's what we want. We're low, 100 RPM. Watch what happens when we add another notch of flaps. Okay?
Okay.
Gonna hold our nose in that same attitude.
Okay. Flaps are down. Trim is out. Are we going back up or?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Trim is neutral.
Okay, now
And
let's
full
go full takeoff as RPM is full.
Airspeed's coming alive.
Engine's in the green. Airspeed's coming alive. Holding climb. VY pushing down. Building up speed. VY, we're past VY, so we're pulling up to VX. Or the whole VX. You got about 10 things to say on that takeoff. Okay?
Yeah.
It was awfully quiet.
Okay.
If you're not saying something, calling something out, something's wrong. Or you're just super duper way ahead. Okay? But there's always something to call out. You always got something to do. Always something to check. And if you have to, recheck.
Yeah. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Okay. The other thing is, you see when, oh, we got reds, we're low. What do we do? Added power.
Yeah, add a little power.
Alright, so there's no hesitation. You see something, you're high, you're low, you're fast, slow, you make your correction. And then call out your correction. Great job on the pattern, Souther.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Now you can multitask. You're in a turn, let's look at our runway. Something's on the frequency there. Alright, we can gumps, we can clear our runway, we can do all kinds of things in that turn.
Yeah. Runway is clear. We are pattern altitude.
Pitch it to straight and level. There you go. Now pull your power.
Alright, power set to
Remember, we got a tailwind.
2000.
There you go. Now finish your gumps.
Gas is on the left tank. Undercarriage is down. Mixture is full rich. Power set to 2000. Safety belts are on. Door is closed and locked.
Are you kidding me?
We are beamed to numbers. Power set to 1,600. A little bit more. And 1 notch flaps.
Awfully quiet.
P's and P's are looking good.
Got a nose down attitude, gonna make my base turn.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
And remember, speed's everything, so we want to always call out on speed, on path, on speed, on path.
On speed, on path, on speed, on path.
Do we have traffic going to hit us?
Negative. Clear right traffic, clear left traffic. There's our squiggly line. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left, turning final, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Hold your turn, don't add.
Yeah.
Don't add. Full right rudder, don't add. Higher, low, fast or slow?
We are low, but we are fast.
Fix your speed first. Pitch it up. Yeah, hold that with trim.
Holding with trim.
Okay, now come down with flaps. All the way.
Alright.
All the way, yeah.
Third.
Good. Good recovery.
On speed. A little bit of power. Yeah.
Up. Good recovery, good.
Beautiful. Alright. Flaps are down.
Great job.
Trim is out. And full power.
Beautiful. We'll work on center line later, but
airspeed's coming alive.
right now we're working on process here. So.
Alright, and VY.
So pull up.
We are past VY, going to VX.
There you go. It wouldn't bother me so much, but there's some cranes down there.
Yeah.
They're really annoying me. If it wasn't the fact they're employing 500-600 people, I'd say something.
Alright, Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left crosswind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
So little things like BX, you did great, you pulled back, and you added trim, but you didn't tell the story. So that's this kind of stuff I want you to call out.
Okay.
Every little bit, every little detail.
Alright. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning left downwind, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. Runway is looking clear.
And that means what?
We can do gumps checks, but we are at pattern altitude, so we are going to go straight and
You can
level.
still do your gumps check while you do this.
Power set to 2000.
There you go. That's
And
part of it, isn't it?
trim that out. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Gas is left tank, undercarriage is down, mixture is full rich, power set to 2000. Safety belts are on.
Alright, my control.
Door is closed and lock your
Great.
controls.
Now,
We are beamed the numbers.
okay. You got 3 notches. Your flaps are down, yours control.
Alright.
Put her down.
My controls. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Turning left, turning left base, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County. We are on speed. Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo, turning short final, runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Gotta be able to do both, okay?
Okay.
High or low, fast or slow?
We are high.
Yeah. Your power should have come out there.
Okay.
So get the power out.
Alright.
There you go. All that is stored energy.
Oh, alright.
Little side load.
Nope. Alright. Flaps down. Ramp out. We don't got it.
Let's go. We don't got it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so those flaps are going to give you a steeper approach. At 1500 RPM, you're still building a lot of lift.
Yeah.
All right. Remember what we're doing? We're trying to manage energy.
Yeah.
Right? And we slow down our energy maker to a regular.
Ravenswood, Jackson County, November 4680 Romeo. Clear runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Okay, so let's make the call. You're taxiing back to 22.
Ravenswood, Jackson County. November 4680 Romeo. On taxiway Alpha, taxiing back to runway 22, Ravenswood, Jackson County.
Beautiful. So when you do a go full flaps like that, you should allow a steep approach. At base to final, you liked your speed, but you are perfectly on speed. It was a beautiful steady 80, but we still had stored energy to
play with.
We were at full flaps, and flaps and altitude are your two energy makers, right? Yeah. So you're already full flaps, so now you got to get your energy maker, your altitude down. The way you get your altitude down is take your power either close to idle or ramp idle, the 1,000.
Yeah.
But that's what's going to bring you down. Aside from that, you got to do what? Maybe forward slip.
Okay.
But that requires you to be at idle.
Okay, yeah.
All right, slow it down. About ready for taking off. Oh, Rob's with his plane. Cool.